So this is my honest review of the Demon Slayer movie. Of course, the Demon Slayer movie came out. At least when you see this video, it would have been out for about 2 to 3 weeks in theaters. Of course, it should be on some websites by now, but I seen it in theaters, and it was glorious. Of course, the animation for Demon Slayer has always been great, but now with a more expensive budget, they had no misses within the choreography. They had frames here or there, but mostly the animation was fluid within the fights. We was able to see techniques, follow mostly what was going on, and see everything in such clear detail. You couldn't just blink and maybe a frame was out of pocket or anything. It was consensus, it was concise, and it flowed smoothly. Anything you want in an anime movie, you got it within the action itself. Of course, a big factor and a big thing in this movie was the Akaza versus Tanjiro and Giyu fight. One of the fights that was hyped up to begin with when they announced the movies were going to come out was these. And they didn't skip a beat. Within Akaza's backstory, they did not miss any emotion at all. You actually felt for Akaza when the lady, his wife, was poisoned in the well, and his adoptive father was also poisoned because of the well, because of the other school. You also felt his rage when you seen him go to the other school and murk everybody like he should, where he murked everybody, as well as him sacrificing himself, or him wanting to go and stay with his wife in the purgatory. Yes, I'm gonna say purgatory. In the purgatory, as his wife stays with him, not really seeing the other side because of all the badness that he has done. As well as seeing the Shinobu fight against Doma. They did not miss within that fight. Of course, Shinobu's speed, actions that we see was on point. We also get to see Doma's lightheartedness at heart, unfortunately, where he just trolls Shinobu at that point of factor, where Shinobu tried to defeat him. Of course, Shinobu is way out of her depth. She never awakens her mark. She never really does anything to Doma of any regard, but in any sense. She still fights till her last breath. They did not miss any emotion. You could see, if you read the mangas, you could see it's honestly a page by page adaptation, which is real great. The only thing they probably missed on was nothing. The fight, beautiful. Of course, the only issues I have with this movie was that it was about, you would do a 10-minute fight or a 10-minute sequence and then backstory. You would do 10-minute fight, and then there is a sequence of somebody showing up from his past. Then you would do a 10-minute sequence, and then you would see another backstory. Of course. So my review of it is very much underrated. It's a very good movie. I express everyone to go see it in theaters before it becomes available everywhere. But of course, my review of it, I would give it a cool 7 out of 10. Of course, the story for Demon Slayer is not really that good. But the animation, everything was great. I have a couple of more problems with it, but that will be talked about in a different video. But a great movie. I recommend everyone to go see. Rest in peace, Akaza, one of my favorite Upper Moons. And subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.